Alright, welcome back, homesteaders. Good morning. Whew. Boy, just got off the tractor. Spent all morning on it. So I'm going to show you the progress on the gardens and also on current turkey says hi. Current projects other than garden. So as you can see here, we're in what would this be? The east side of the cabin, where our gray water totes are currently. Where you see that Home Depot bucket, that's kind of the front wall, the west wall of what's going to be our gray water treatment room. And I'm just kind of clearing this area out here. There used to be a bunch of boulders and stone right here, and I'll show you where I just put those. I'm kind of clearing this area right now for a couple reasons. Number one, the wife needs dirt for one of the projects she's doing, and two, this is going to be our greenhouse area, somewhere right in here, and I'm cleaning it out. Rooster says hi too. So spent this morning clearing rock, some really big stone. You can see this nice guy right there is about 50-pounder. I've been chucking stones 2-3 times that size, and I'll show you those over where I've been putting them. But right here is greenhouse. These two tanks will be utilized. These are going to be my storage tanks for the filtered gray water. These two, and I'll probably get 1 or 2 more. So I have roughly 1,000 gallons on standby, and all this gray water is going to be for the gardens and the orchards. You can see my 3/4 PEX line right here. This is the one I have that goes out feeding the gardens. Now, before you plumbers say anything, I know 3/4 is pretty small for a big garden and orchard and all that stuff I got going on over there, and you're right. However, this 3/4 line's going to be supplying multiple. When I say multiple, I mean probably about 20 different timers. So a 3/4 line on one single timer with maybe 5 heads on it, not a big deal, no problem. I just wanted to save money. For one, I had a bunch of 3/4 PEX left over from other jobs, and two, it's way cheaper. The fittings right now, guys, are insane. I showed you guys that bag of 3/4 tees that I bought from Home Depot the other day. There's 10 of them in a bag, and the bag itself was about $30, which is insane. That's insane. Imagine what it would be for 1-inch. So I wanted to cut down on costs, utilize what I have here at the shop and on my truck, use it up, and it worked out fine. So right now I'm standing right where the gray water treatment room is going to be. So you see the tanks behind me. It's going to be probably, I would say, maybe 15 by 15, or actually 16 by 16. I always build things, the same size as dimensional lumber. As you know, sheets of plywood are 4x8. Wood studs come in 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. So I always try to do my buildings that way. That way there's less waste and more bang for my buck. So right here in the gray water treatment area, I have stubbed up gas. This gas line goes to the regulator at the house. Currently right now I just have propane at the house itself. I don't like that. I know that the propane bottles are safe, but there's just something about having 100 gallons of volatile gas right next to my home. I'd rather it be over here. So it's plumbed for that. It's got the tracer wire on there and all that stuff, so that's good to go. Also underneath this bucket I have electrical, just normal 110 20 amp circuit that's going to run the pump in here and lights. There will be a small sub panel in here, and I got my my sump pump right here in the ground. You can't see it because it's in the dirt. So currently all our gray water is just feeding bushes over here, but soon it's going to be filtered, triple filtered, and ran out to the gardens. So that's that. So that's kind of what I'm doing today, clearing out this area for the future greenhouse and the future gray water room. Greenhouse won't be built probably for at least 1 year, maybe 2 years. So the wife's been working out here as well. I'll show you what she was doing. So we had about 1/4 firewood. right here on this spot. You can see the rocks and the tarp that was covering it. This was our firewood for the winter, and it appears we are done with cold weather. I mean, it is beautiful outside right now. Probably 75 and breezy. Very nice. So see all these rocks. These were just basically pushed up just to clear this area out. There's just so much stone here, guys. It's ridiculous. So the wife's got a fire going. We cooked outside. We cooked breakfast outside this morning. Always trash everywhere. The dogs get anything and they just shred it. So here's where I've been putting the rocks. You can see this big ring of stone behind me. We're gonna, you know, of course, clean up the rocks, stack them properly, but we're gonna fill this with potting soil, and we're gonna have like a rose garden out here. Really nice flowers, because right behind me is the deck to the house, so it's nice to sit out here, drink coffee in the morning. It'd be nice to have a bunch of flowers and birds and everything. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on today. Oh, by the way, if you guys are new here, get more trash. My name is Vaughn. My family and I, we live here on almost 50 acres in beautiful northern Arizona, where we're homesteading off-grid, 100% off-grid. And it is beautiful out. So let me walk you over to the gardens, show you guys the progress on that. Basically, we're done with the tractor, other than this little side stuff I have while the tractor's here. I just want to utilize it, take advantage of it. This is my awesome neighbor. Has let me borrow his equipment for this long, and I know I owe him a lot of work, and I'm prepared to take care of that, no problem. So let's show you the final grade. Well, almost final. We still got to come out here and rake, hand rake, just because I couldn't get around the water lines with the tractor safely. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So you can see this row of water lines. There's still rock in between the two. You know, this stuff, I just can't fit the tractor in here, so we're gonna have to move this by hand, but not a big deal. It'll take us maybe an hour to do all the garden areas, because there's not that much. We've already done the orchard areas. You can see how beautiful and smooth that is now. All the big rocks are out. Everything's been raked. So this is ready to go. The garden behind me, garden number 2, again, we just need to clean up around the pipes. The animal area, pretty much done. I did dig up one big rock I got to move by hand, but here's where the animals are going to go. The goats, sheep, and pigs, and then most likely, I discussed in my last video, a finishing room there, or a finishing pen, actually. It's got water, just need to build a little structure, fence it in, and right before we butcher, probably 2-3 weeks before we butcher an animal, we'll put said animal over there, grain them out with 4-way cob, typically is what I like to use, and we'll butcher them here and process them over there somewhere, I don't know. So again, like I said, we're not even 2 years full time here, guys. The first year, as you know, has been spent finalizing the cabin that we bought. You know, getting everything cleaned up and squared away inside. We did the 2 additions. The addition on the power room, which is that white part there, not the green, but the white one, off-white. That's now the generator, fire suppression room. And then over at the shop, you can see the same color addition we did right there behind the tanks. That is a storage room. And yeah, so here's garden area number 1. You can see, once again, in between the water lines, I need to rake the rock out and make it purty. But other than that, guys, we are ready for fences. We're ready for fences and gates. That's going to be a pretty large project, mostly because of the financial issues. I think it's going to be at least $2,000, maybe even $3,000 worth of material I need out here. Bunch of pressure treated 4x4 posts, bunch of concrete, and then the wire itself. That's the really expensive part. I believe the stuff I got, the 5-foot fence, field fence, or it's not field fence, it's horse fence is what they call it. That, I believe, I want to say that was 2 rolls we bought, and that was about $400 or $500. So we're gonna need probably at least 10 rolls. So yeah, we're gonna be thousands and thousands of dollars to fence and put gates in this place, but we got to do it. I mean, no sense of planting a garden if deer and elk are just gonna come in and destroy it. So we got to protect it as well as we can, and the dogs do a great job on keeping all the wildlife out of here. But it only takes one animal can definitely wreak a lot of devastation. I don't want to put all this work and money into something and have, you know, Bambi come and destroy the whole thing. Turkey thought that was funny. But here we are, guys. This is the latest. It's been a couple days since I made a video, but this is what we've been doing. We didn't do any work yesterday. We went to town yesterday, ran some errands. We turned one of our male dogs. He now identifies as he, she. One of our male dogs, got him neutered yesterday. But we went on a nice hike up in Flagstaff. It was beautiful weather up there. And yeah, just getting her done. I believe we're going to be here all day tomorrow too. I'll finish off clearing the stone and leveling off the dirt in the greenhouse area. And we'll come out here with rakes and clean up in between. So basically, between today and tomorrow, I think all this stuff will be done. The tractors can go away, and now we got to start cementing some posts in the ground, which is not going to be fun with all these rocks. I will have to be using my jackhammer with a spade bit on it to dig down a couple feet, get these posts in, cement it in. But it is looking really good. I'm really happy with the way this was. I was really disheartened, you know, after I did all the trenching for the water lines, because it was beautiful before, and then I trenched for the water lines and it just destroyed everything. So kind of disheartened on that, but a couple days later, it's fine. It's back to where it was before. Really nice, actually better than what it was before. But beautiful day, beautiful work. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I had a subscriber comment wanting me to do a live stream. We haven't done one in a while. If that's something you guys want to see and participate in, you know, let me know. Put it down in the comments box if a live stream is something that you would like to attend, and I'll get that set up maybe sometime during the week, just because I know this week I'll be home alone for a few days, so got plenty of time. It's nice standing right in the shade. But if that's something you guys want, if you guys are interested in doing a live stream with me, let me know. Just put your comment down there in that little comment area. So I'm up here in the animal areas where the animal pens are going. And man, I'm really happy the way this turned out. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing, because, you know, animals like to run around. And as I mentioned before in one of my last videos, I want my animals to have a good life before we take it and eat them. You know, it's just, I don't know, one of those things. Every time I've had livestock, that's always what I've done. If you don't believe me, you can go way back. Actually, you can't anymore. Never mind. Unless you saved my videos from 2014, 2015, 2016, that time frame. That channel is no longer in existence, but if you had those videos somewhere, there they are. You'll be able to see my greenhouse. It was approximately 1,800 square foot greenhouse with concrete floors and raised cinder block beds. It was really nice, man. All automated. That's what I'm going to do here. It probably won't be as big as that one, just because we have so much garden space. We're going to do so much canning and preserving here. You know, it's great to have fresh veggies in the winter, so that's why we're doing the greenhouse. So there we go with that. Still need to build the cinder block compost bins. The wife already has her compost pile. Ever since we moved here, she started, you know, adding to it. I'll show you what that looks like. Compost, good compost is the key to success with gardens. So you see behind me all the compost. There's eggshells in there, orange peels, a lot of straw you can see that we raked up from the bedding for the chickens and ducks. So everything is piled in here. It's breaking down really well. So once I get a 4-ton excavator over here with the thumb attachment so I can grab on, I'm going to grab this stuff and put it over there in those bins as soon as I build them. But that probably won't be till middle of summer, I'm assuming, because I got to get these fences in. I did clear around the whole area where the fences go, just so it's easier, and I got a nice run with my wire fence. So there you go, guys. That's the latest update on projects that we're doing now, and this big project that's going to be a work in the making for quite a while. It's all going to depend on money. I actually had the thought today. It's like, man, what if we don't get any plants in the ground this season, because we're already in spring, technically it's warm enough, and we've got no plants. So by the time we do fences, boxes, finish the irrigation, we're going to be probably the beginning of summer. And we'll probably get some stuff, you know, but it definitely is not going to be a full-blown homestead ranch at that time. It's going to take probably till next year to get in full swing, 100%. But we're going to get some stuff in the ground for sure. The missus has got some seeds going, but yeah, time just gets away from you. There's just so much to do, and you're always bound by the constraints of finances. Now that I'm not working so much anymore, you know, money doesn't come around like it used to when I used to live in San Diego. But it is what it is, you know. At least this part is done. Once the fencing and gates are in, it's all smooth sailing from there, because I can always plant in the ground as well, which I am going to do some planting, like right in this area. I know it's hard to see here, but I believe I'm going to do all my grapes and grape trellises there. That's going to be in ground. That's not going to be in a box, because grapes, as you know, they grow pretty darn tall. So I want easier access to that. So grapes are going to go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 6 garden beds there, 5 feet wide by, it looks like about 30 feet long. So you can imagine the size of that. And then there's 6 of them in garden section number 1. Same, 5 feet wide, 30 feet long. So it'll all be rows going north to south, except this one where the grapes are going, that'll be east to west, just because that's how I have it laid out. But that's about it. Got a beautiful breeze. It's so nice sitting here in the shade. I just got off the tractor. I want to go inside, get some iced tea going on, rehydrate, and then come back out here maybe in an hour or 2 after lunch, and get back on it, get back on the tractor, and finish up moving those stones, leveling the greenhouse area, and bringing dirt over for the wife that I still haven't showed you. Let me show you what she's doing before I end this video. So this was a project we've talked about for quite a while, and while we have the equipment here, taking advantage of the tractors, we decided to go ahead and get this done. Since I had to move dirt from from this area, garden area number 1, I had to get all these piles of dirt out so I can smoothen it. We decided to go ahead to this project that the wife's doing and bring the dirt over here, because it was sloping and it slopes towards the house. So if you can imagine, during our monsoons, when it's raining hard, man, that water just comes right here, and that's not good. So you see right here, she took up all her flagstone, which is sitting right against the tanks there, and we're leveling this dirt off, and we built a retaining wall right here to hold the dirt. So all this is leveled. She's going to use this for her herb garden and flowers. She wants to do a lot of flowers right here, you know, and it's right next to the sunroom, so you can see my sun tea. So I got maybe 2 or 3 more buckets of dirt I need to bring over here. Once that's here, I'll bring more stone so we can finish off this retaining wall. It's going to go to the corner of the chicken coop here, and she'll be able to level this off, put her flagstone back down, and she'll be able to start growing whatever she wants in pots right here. So that's about it. Just kind of a view. This is that area I dug out right here with the tractor and did another retaining wall. It's all about levels here, guys. It's all about levels. We're on a slope with that extinct volcano to the south of us. So we're on the downhill slope of that volcano. Hence all the volcanic stone, all the obsidian, and the sloping topography. I get that out. Say that 10 times fast. But I'm really happy with the way this is turning out, guys. I'm very stoked about this. It's just looking really nice. When the mini excavator was here, I was able to go down our driveway, pop out a bunch of big rocks that were in our driveway, which was a lot. I mean, our driveway is probably a quarter of a mile long. So going over that in a vehicle is just really bumpy. So I was able to take out a bunch of stone with that little excavator. It just goes to show, man, when you have the right equipment, it just makes all the difference in the world, guys. So anyways, going back to live stream, if that's something you guys want to do, we'll sit down, probably in the cabin, get some iced tea going on, and just have a good time. Have a good time. So you get one last view. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if off-grid homesteading is something that you're interested in. And we'll welcome you to the family here. So y'all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Prep and Thrive.